Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. We all want to stay ahead of the curve, right? I mean, who has time to wade through endless articles and reports? So we're diving into the really interesting stuff, the breakthroughs that are shaping the future. Today, AI computing.
Yeah, AI, it's everywhere, right?
It really is, and it's evolving fast. But this isn't just some theoretical discussion about algorithms. We're talking about real, tangible tools that are changing the game for developers, researchers, really anyone pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI.
That's right. And Dell, they just dropped this new Pro Max portfolio of PCs, and let me tell you, it's making some serious waves.
We've been poring over Dell's announcement, and honestly, it's way more than just some hype about the latest hardware. It's a window into the future of AI development.
I'd say so, yeah. A window, a doorway even.
Exactly. So in this deep dive, we're going to break down the most important things you need to know about these ProMax systems. What's under the hood? What can they actually do? And most importantly, what they mean for the future of AI.
Sounds good.
So let's get right to it. Dell is calling this disguised AI power.
Catchy, right.
It is, but it's not just marketing fluff. They're talking about systems like the Dell Pro Max with GB10 and the even more powerful Dell Pro Max with GB300. And what's wild is that these things are bringing data center level power to a developer's desk, like literally right there on your desk.
Yeah, you don't need a whole server farm anymore.
Incredible. And the heart of all this is the NVIDIA Grace Blackwell architecture. This was originally designed for massive data centers. Now they've squeezed it into a PC.
Huge leap forward, yeah.
Absolutely. So let's break it down. We've got the Dell Pro Max with GB10. It's designed for developers, researchers, even students getting into AI.
Right. At the heart of this machine, you've got the NVIDIA GB10 Grace Blackwell superchip. It's capable of delivering up to 1,000 TOPS of FP4 AI performance.
Okay, 1,000 top. Can you break that down for us?
Sure, TOPS stands for trillions of operations per second. Basically, it's a measure of how fast the system can perform calculations, the kind of complex math that AI relies on.
So more tops equals faster AI processing.
Exactly. And with 1,000 TOPS, this machine can handle really big AI models. We're talking about models with up to 200 billion parameters.
Okay, parameters, what are those exactly?
Think of parameters as the building blocks of an AI model's knowledge. The more parameters, the more complex and nuanced the AI's understanding of the world can be.
So this GB10 lets people work on some pretty advanced AI projects.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And at a fraction of the cost of what it used to take. Previously, you'd need access to a whole data center or rely heavily on cloud computing. Now you can do it right on your desktop.
So GB10 is for individuals and smaller teams. What about this GB300? Who's that for?
So the GB300, that's for serious AI development. We're talking about teams who need the kind of power you'd normally find in a server rack but want it right there in their workspace.
Okay, so like a supercharged AI workstation.
Exactly. It's got the NVIDIA GB300 Grace Blackwell Ultra Desktop Superchip.
Catchy name.
Right, and some incredible specs. Let's see, 784 gigabytes of unified system memory. That includes up to 288 gigabytes of HBM E3A GPU memory. That's some seriously fast memory specifically for the graphics card. And then another 496 gigabytes of LPDDR5X CPU memory for the main processor.
That's a lot of memory.
It is, but it's necessary. And the processing power, you're looking at up to 20,000 TOPS.
Whoa, 20,000. That's 20 times the power of the GB10.
That's right. So what does this mean practically? You can train and run really massive AI workloads, large language models with 460 billion parameters.
Wow, that's mind-boggling.
It is, and what's really important is that with this kind of power, teams can collaborate or work independently on enterprise-grade AI projects, all without sacrificing data privacy, working with huge data sets, or waiting forever for processing.
So basically a personal AI supercomputer.
Pretty much.
All right, so we've got these individual powerhouses, the GB10 and GB300, but how do they fit into the bigger picture of AI development?
Great question. Dell has this thing called the Dell AI Factory with NVIDIA.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's a whole ecosystem, and the Pro Max portfolio is designed to plug right into it. It allows for seamless integration between your desktop, the cloud, and data centers.
Okay, so it's not just about having these powerful machines, it's about connecting them.
Exactly, and that's where the NVIDIA AI Enterprise software comes in. This software suite runs consistently across all these environments, so you can take a model developed on a Pro Max system and easily move it to the cloud or a data center.
So you're saying I can start working on an AI model right here on my desktop, and then seamlessly scale it up to a much larger environment.
That's the idea. No more compatibility headaches.
That's amazing. And it sounds like it would save developers a lot of time and effort.
Definitely. It streamlines the whole AI workflow from prototyping to deployment.
And it's not just about compatibility, right? There are also tools to help developers work more efficiently.
Oh yeah, for sure. These systems come with NVIDIA DGX OS and a pre-configured NVIDIA AI Enterprise software stack. And that includes things like NVIDIA Blueprints.
What are blueprints?
Think of them as pre-built workflows for common AI applications. Generative AI, which is all about creating new content, or agentic AI, where AI systems can perform actions autonomously.
So like pre-made templates to jumpstart your AI projects.
Exactly, and they're built using optimized AI models, so you know they're going to perform well.
That makes a lot of sense. And it seems like being able to do all of this locally, especially with these huge large language models, is a huge advantage.
Oh, absolutely. You can work with massive models without paying for cloud computing or worrying about data privacy issues.
Okay, so we've covered these dedicated AI machines. But the ProMax portfolio isn't just about AI, right?
Nope. Dell's also releasing a whole range of ProMax notebooks and desktops.
So not just for AI developer.
Right. These are for anyone who needs a powerful machine. Designers, architects, engineers, video editors, anyone working with intensive applications. They're all powered by the latest NVIDIA RTX Pro Blackwell graphics.
Okay, let's start with the notebooks. What's the deal there?
So they've got different tiers, starting with the premium tier. These notebooks are all about performance and style. They've got features like a haptics touchpad, where you feel feedback when you click.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
And then there's the zero lattice keyboard, which is super comfortable to type on, and it has a backlight that saves battery life.
Nice. What are the screens?
They have up to 4K tandem OLED displays.
Wow, that's sharp. And these are on the 14-inch and 16-inch models.
Right, so you've got power and portability.
Makes sense. What about the Plus tier? That sounds even more powerful.
Yeah, so Plus is all about maximum performance in a mobile form factor. They're designed to be as powerful as a desktop, but in a laptop.
How do they manage the heat? Powerful machines tend to run hot.
They've got this advanced, patented thermal design, keeps everything cool and quiet. Screen sizes are bigger too, 16 inches and 18 inches.
Nice. Anything else special about the Plus tier?
Yeah, they're using industry-first 48-volt EPR Type-C adapters.
Okay, I'm not super familiar with that tech. What's the benefit?
More power efficiency and better portability. They're smaller and lighter than traditional power adapters.
That's always a good thing. So premium and plus. What about the base tier?
Yeah, so the base tier notebooks, they're focused on giving you a significant performance boost over previous generations. Like the new 14-inch base model is 36% more powerful than the old Precision 3490, and the 16-inch version, 33% more powerful than the Precision 3591.
Okay, so a significant upgrade even at the entry level.
Right, and they're still portable and lightweight.
That's great. And it sounds like they could even handle some AI tasks.
Definitely, you can do some AI inferencing on the go.
So all in all, a pretty impressive lineup of notebooks. What about desktops? What's new there?
Okay, desktops, they come in different form factors. Towers, slim desktops, even a tiny micro option.
So something for everyone.
Yeah. And you can configure them with up to an NVIDIA RTX Pro 6000 Blackwell Workstation Edition graphics card. That's a 600-watt beast.
Wow, 600 watts. That's a lot of power for graphics. What kind of performance are we talking about here?
Top of the line, especially for things like 3D modeling, rendering, video editing, and of course, AI applications.
Any standout features on the desktop side?
Oh yeah, there's this Dell Pro Max Tower T2. It's their flagship tower, and they claim it's the world's fastest for single-threaded application. That means when you're running a program that only uses one processor core, it's blazing fast.
How do they achieve that?
It's due to their unlimited turbo duration technology. Basically, the processor can run at its maximum speed for as long as needed.
So no performance drop-offs when you're running demanding tasks.
Exactly. Perfect for simulations, rendering, and any kind of heavy AI workload.
That's really impressive. Anything else we should mention?
Yeah, a couple of interesting things across the ProMax line. Some models are getting this industry-first modular USB-C port. It's screwed in, which makes it way more durable.
So no more flimsy ports breaking off.
Yep. Plus, it's easier to repair. And then on the ProMax Plus notebooks, they've added an easy access service door, so you can upgrade components really easily.
That's always good. So it sounds like Dell's really pushing the boundaries of what's possible with desktop and mobile computing, especially for AI.
I'd say so, yeah. They're making data center level power accessible to everyone.
It's exciting to think about what people will create with these tools.
It is. This is a big step forward for AI for sure.
It is. And even beyond AI, these ProMax systems offer incredible performance and flexibility for all sorts of demanding work.
Yeah, it's not just about AI, it's about empowering anyone doing creative, complex work.
Absolutely. So, to our listeners, think about this. How could this increase in accessible computing power change your field, your work, your hobbies even? What new doors does this open for you? It's a pretty exciting time to be following these technological advances. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us what you'd like us to explore next in the comments.
Always interested to hear what you're curious about.
Absolutely. So until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
See you next time.
See ya.